Periva Sharanam. Deivathin Kural, Book 6. Matru Vatsalyam. The love of a mother for her children. Amongst the various relationships of Swami and Ambaal, there is also the Guru-Sishya relation. Mostly, Swami will be the Guru and Ambaal the disciple. Though she is the Jnanambika, in other words, omniscient, to enable world to know the fact that for a woman, the husband is in the position of a guru, friend, guide and philosopher, remaining in the position of a disciple demonstrates how she learns the subtle points from her husband. This relationship between Ambaal and Swami has been brought out in Saundaryalahari Shloka number 31 in an indirect manner. That is the speciality of Saundaryalahari, in that it excels in varied forms of presentation of information using yet another novel method the next time around. Let me explain. Swami was teaching the methods of tantras, which are 64 in number, which are capable of giving a different siddhi for each of the tantras. Having taught them all the 64 tantras, the preceptor was silent and had closed his eyes. The poet says here, then you are wondering as to why the teacher had closed his eyes and is keeping quiet. That though each of the 64 tantras are capable of giving the sadhaka a different fruitful effect, you were wondering as to why the preceptor had not revealed the Sri Vidya Upasana, which can give all the fruits in one go. Though it has all the dharma, artha and kama effects, turning all the outer puja into an inner process of ennoblement, it is one route by which all our tendencies and predilections can be channelized into self-realization or the Atma Sakshatkara. Why is he not talking about that? Was your thought. You considered this to be injustice to the people of the world, who are, after all, virtually your children. So you forced Swami to teach your Sri Vidya Tantram, which can independently give all the benefits of the 64 tantras at one go. Here, in this sloka, the poet has used the word nirbandham to mean forced. And when he says te tantram, means this your tantram, meaning Sri Vidya. The word swatantram means that which can give all the benefits independently of the 64 tantras. He used to be like a photograph on a calendar, which she pulled out and pressed in to all the involvement in the affairs of the world, in which he got too engrossed. From the state of inertia that he was in, that none could match, he got so powerfully energetic that the whole universe was shaking by his overactive dancing, that is, the Panchakritya Paramananda Tandavam. Then he had the Samhara Tandavam also up his sleeve, that too making the Maha Parashakti only a witness. He kept dancing away to glory. Then there were 7 different types of dances, such as the Ajapa Nadanam, Kukkuta Nadanam, and so many more. Then there was one totally different as Navatandavam of 9 varieties. Then there was Bhikshatanam, Tripura Dahanam and Jalandhara Vadam. In just one place in the world, known as Madurai, he has play acted 64 different roles known as Thiruvilayadalgal. He, the Swami, who could be so dynamic, has stopped short of telling people as to how to leave all the dualities of the world and proceed to Advaita Moksha in one go. Then what is the use of talking about the 64 tantras, which could give those 64 different benefits, which are like marbles as compared to the gem of what is Sri Vidya Tantra? Then Ambaal told him, okay, my dear sir, you play around as much as you wish. Remaining cool and collected inside, you can afford to be so dynamic outwardly. But what can my poor children do? So, even if you make them dance to your tunes up to a certain stage, making all that action useful for cancelling past negative karma and useful for chitta shuddhi of getting clear headed. You have to guide them to total inner peacefulness and stability, for which you have to teach them Sri Vidya Upasana. And then Ambaal, raising her voice, says, "Are you going to do that or not? Else I will start working on you." Thus, Ambaal forced the issue on him that what he was not ready to reveal to the innocent world, he had to part with and give instructions on. It is the method of devotional procedure for the people of the world to approach Ambaal and Ambaal only. Instead of talking about it herself, she wished to demonstrate her duties as a loyal wife as well as a good disciple of the Guru. Simultaneously, she wished to benefit all of us who are her children and demonstrate that more than the devotion for her husband and respect for her Guru, it is the Matru Vatsalyam, the love for her children as a divine mother, that wins over the situation, to force her husband to teach the people of the world the intricacies of Sri Vidya Upasana. Periyava Sharanam.